Welcome welcome, come one, come all to you really messed things up this time, Dum Dum Repentance Tour. It's a little My Little Pony reference there to when Trixie Lulu Moon said, "Come one, come all to the pathetic. Come see the pathetic Trixies. You really messed things up this time, Dum Dum Repentance Tour." And she's really sad because she lost a friend or something. I'm glad that she's got a friend. The show will keep on going for a very long time. Hopefully they'll be able to create a My Little Pony, create a My Little Pony theme park and that kind of thing. Really capitalize on this show, this franchise. But this is going to the cup. Hopefully, speaking of franchises, hopefully we'll be able to withstand the ultimate blow from our enemies. My defenses are not quite as high as par as I has hoped to be, because I suicided against 2 dragons earlier in this campaign. I suicided against 2 dragons. You guys didn't see that, so yeah. But sure, I'm not gonna begin exploring. I'm just gonna begin building up my defenses. I'm not going anywhere. If they think they're going, if these people think they can just bully me into leaving the province unabashed, they can go to hell. Because I'm just gonna continue to build up my defenses. In this game, I was hoping to just play along a little bit for a while longer, just to bring their defenses lower. But I should have just spent the war just building up my defenses. I had an experimental game called Chicago Cubs Boy Wins. Little Kid Chicago Cubs, I think it was. And that was a reference to the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series last fall. And in the movie, what was that movie called? It was called Rookie of the Year, about a little child a little boy who slipped on a baseball, ruined his arm, tore his ligament for the summer, and then he healed up quite tightly, causing him to be able to propel the fastball, the shuto fastball. In Japan it's called shuto, but shuto isn't shoot. Shuto fastball, allowing the Chicago Cubs to win the series. And little behold, that 20 years later, the Chicago Cubs would win win the game later. So it's gonna be. So I just decided to call myself that on a whim, and that was one of my most by far, from what people were saying to me, swearing at me and stuff, it was by far the funniest thing I ever produced. Too bad I didn't get on tape. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic, and somehow, as you can tell, I can't seem to get the speaker to work, the internet speaker to work. So therefore, I can't record sounds, so I can't record the clips. But I decided just to say, fuck it, I'll record videos instead anyways. Free building credits. So this must mean I've lost a bunch of buildings. I don't have the land to build buildings anyways. I must have lost buildings during the war or some shit like that. But yeah, I've been quite busy. I got an ultimatum here by the king saying, "Hey there, hey mate, after some discussion with the core of this kingdom, we've decided that you're best off moving to another kingdom. The current building strategy you have isn't helpful to the direction that we want to go in after this war. We wish you the best of luck, however, in the future, and hope that you will land somewhere safe, somewhere awesome. We understand this may take some time before you can defect if you have made some aggressive actions. Thanks, mate. Good luck, Demonic." Oh, that's so nice. He's basically telling me to get the fuck out because I haven't produced much in the war. I killed 2 dragons off. And I killed a bunch of I did a bunch of other cool shit during the war, but I guess that wasn't enough. So we go to War Forum and see Great War, guys. Well fought war. Honestly, didn't see it coming with a surrender. I thought you guys were going to keep it coming for a few more days. Nice war, classic surrender. We should merge our most active provinces. Congratulations, well fought war. Blah 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 blah. Heck of a war. Both sides fought hard. Best of luck to you guys. But eventually, maybe I should leave this province. Let's do the usual. Let's team kill. I have good defenses. I mean, my defenses were up to 200 the last time. So what happened was it was a really interesting game. It was a really interesting round the last time with me as I stuck around to year 6 or something. Usually I'm dead by now, but with this new research system going, I discovered I discovered a loophole where I could really bung out my researchers, really pimp up my researchers. About this, I haven't been here for such a long time that they have switched the research. I have played a few rounds with this new research system. This is versus the book system. Before you could designate a bunch of money quota to produce a set amount of books. In this case, it's not so much, not so much like that anymore. What you can do is if you build okay, here's how it works. Let's go to growth here. Let's go to laboratories. The more laboratories you build, the more percentage chance you have to recruit this person here, Mr. Lee. Let's go here. Recruit Lee. And what happens is, you'll start off as a novice. You'll get a certain amount of base research points. Research to that quota research. If after a few days, if you don't switch to a different, like, for example, well, it's a kind of moot point now. So let's just show you what happens when you switch recruiters. Let's switch Mr. Lee from channeling, our scientist Lee, from channeling to tools. He will start over again at down here 3 days until novice. If you switch all these full professors, they'll go back to recruit mode if you switch them again, and now really fuck things up for you. Because every so often they'll graduate to the next, increment to the next level in their degrees. For example, novice will become, if Mr. Recruit Lee will become a novice. Novice will become graduate. Graduate will become a professor. Let's check out some of these names here. Let's see if we can pronounce some of these names. These are just random. You probably just ran. They use probably a random name generator here. Here's a random fantasy name generator. Professor Rai, Professor Perend, Graduate Bagru, Graduate Igyoka, Professor Aldsward, Professor Gagarenga, Professor Thargirl, Professor Jonkan. Sometimes Professor Lee, I assume he's Chinese. Professor Marek, Professor Lesbian. Oh, jeez, that's a good one. I should actually I have a set amount of names I want to start playing handles in this game. So, I mean, I plan to make this series as long as possible, and before you guys get bored of it, I'll cause as much trouble on YouTube or on Utopia as much as I can. Let's see how much players are playing since our last return. Last time I think they were at 35,000 players, 3,500 players. If you go to here, survey of the world's races, let's see how much players are. Yeah, 33. We lost maybe 200 players over the past 2 years, so that's good. Less players play this game, then that's awesome. I want myself to be the last remaining memories of this game, because I think that sometimes you Utopian geeks really get into this game so deeply. That sometimes you can even have marriage. Sometimes you players even find and love each other, marry each other. That's weird, because sometimes you have kingdoms that are very very high. Like, I mean, it's not the last 2 kingdoms I was in was in the early top 50s, so I didn't stick around those kingdoms, of course, because they didn't like my amateur gameplay. So sometimes these players are core players. These are core kingdoms, but like I said, you lost your first war, so that's not too core there. And Last kingdom I was in at least had 500 net worth, 5 million net worth. This is only just something mediocre, a mediocre profit. So let's stick around. Let's stick around. I just made a lousy excuse of of the reason why I was here. I can't leave because I wrote down This is my earlier response to the king. I wrote down, "Hey, King Demonic, I'm unable to leave the kingdom because of a war action during war. About 18 hours or more to go, or something to that effect. Well, thank you for giving me a chance. Best of luck." So let's spend those next 16 hours, next 18 hours researching land and researching population. In fact, what we can do something really sneaky here. Let's move because we moved Professor Lee here. So let's move Professor Lee into homes, into housing. So see, housing. We'll go to sometimes this is really hard. Sometimes you get like lots of you get plenty of see, I'm now in housing. I'm at 54. You get lots of professors down here, and that will go really far. Church. No, it's okay. He's kind of new, so let's move him to here. See, we're at 5.4. So let's move some of these newer people to 5.4. Let's come up with some kind of crazy excuse saying, "Oh, we can't leave in 18 hours or so." Let's move them. Let's move some of these. Because the thing is, there's no point in them keeping them around anymore because 5.4. That's strange. If I can go higher than that. Oh, that's because I just started the province, right? The tick will call. So let's move Genthamini here. Like I said, there's no point in keeping these people around anymore. So this will keep up. This will produce more population while we're training, right? While we're trying to train, let's move all these. In fact, let's move all these green guys, these greenhorns to Gagagu. That's the right Gagagu. Housing. Everyone's moving to housing. To be assigned scientists, they all left. They all say these 5 scientists have left. Become housing. 5.4. They're all novices again. See, novices. They all start over again. So boo. So gotta be careful. This is a different system. Now how you can acquire housing is, I believe there's a special attack you can do. But I'm not an attacker, so I wouldn't know. You can kidnap scientists. So we'll just wait a few more minutes, 50 minutes or so before the next tick happens, and we can actually figure out how much more population I can gain. Here's how much I've started off at 1300 when the war started, so I gained lots of honor points. So I can't really defect now because I made an excuse saying I can't defect. So hopefully we can start training soldiers. Training forces, keep on training forces, keep on training thieves, because I'm a thief mage. Oh, I started a new strategy. I picked myself as a thief. I started playing the last few rounds as a thief mage, because if you can, I won't attack anybody right now, but let's for example, hypothetically say that we want to attack the king here. So you go to arson, but you look at this. You can go greater arson. I forgot you can do this, and you can actually pick which building you want. So I have a double team strategy of just burning down my own teammates' homes, my own teammates' farms, so they starve, they go rioting. So therefore, the more housing that you've managed to disrupt, the more productivity goes down. So this across the whole board screws up their whole recovery economy. And non-peasant roles. So this really frustrates them. And the thing is, if they send aid, if another player sends aid, like I've mentioned in the other videos, I've sent some aid to other provinces, so I get a surplus, I get a profit. But if I keep on getting fuck off, you gay man. Robin Williams looking gay man. Shit. Seriously. Fuck off. Cough. So seriously, what happens is if you manage to keep on giving out research points, or no, I said wrong. If you gain land, what am I saying? If you give things out, though, you get a profit. If you get things back, your surplus will go into the red soon, and you get taxed. And this really upsets players because they have to start giving back to start to rebalance their budget here. So let's I'm going to be building up my runes, and hopefully in about 18 or so hours I get a full mana. My stealth is okay. So in the next 18 hours we'll be able to start to research a lot of armies and a lot of soldiers here. We can and we'll team kill. Well, thanks for watching our show. This is the inaugural episode of the Gogogins Funny Hour. The show is called Griefing Show now, so the Griefing Show. And I wrote down the address in my diary, so I'll be able to look up his channel again, and therefore make more videos. Because Utopia, I mean, this game is dying out soon, so I wanted you guys to remember me, remember what this game was like. Especially, I've been doing this for many years, since the 90s when this game first came out. So see, they're trying to gain credits as much as possible here, but they can't because I mean, if you go to jump to age, it's like 70 ages. There are approximately 4 ages per year. So like, yeah, roughly. I mean, this game, these are old kingdoms. United Britannia. These are old kingdoms that are forever recorded in the history of this game. 70. So hopefully, I started team killing all throughout this age. It's like the early 90s up here, so this is probably when I first started to film it. It's down here maybe, and I stopped filming for a while and had past ages gone for a while. School, no software problems. I think I was stuff around here somewhere. So therefore, I picked it up again. First generation of Utopia. The age of, let's see what the age of 2 calls. This is what it's called, the second age. Age of War. I guess they started to change their names around Age of Reason, Age of Tranquility, Age of Wonders, Age of Heroes, Age of Strife, Age of Magic. 5th Age. So they started to change the name around year 8, Age of Chaos. So we're in the age of Daunting Judgment. So last game also, I started team kill, and I started the team kill. He started to call me. He started to figure out if I went. They were starting to become suspicious if I was part of Bishop's griefing crew or troll crew. So apparently the admin of Bishop or Psyop Bishop likes to occasionally team kill and be a grief as well. But No, I'm not related to Bishop. In fact, Bishop kicked me off this game for a while, and then I just came back again. Go figure. There's lots of times with Bishop, me and Bishop, we don't get along. We don't even know. I don't know who the fuck he is. But anyway, thanks for watching my show. We're reaching the 20-minute mark, so have a wonderful life, and thank you for watching my show. We're gonna be right back. Achoo!